You're awake. Excellent. My name is Velma Dinkley, and I don't know how exactly to say it, but basically what I'm trying to say is that you're a defrosted villain that we fought before, but due to Fred and I's research, we were able to tame your anger, and now you're very docile. And so instead of sending you out into the world to simply suffer, we decided to recruit you into our Mystery Incorporated team. How does that sound? Okay. Speech is a bit slurred and is going to be needing a lot of work on, but please keep still, Mr. Monster Man. I'm going to be measuring your head just to see what volume we have to work with when it comes to your thick-headedness. So give me one moment. Okay. 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 And your chin. Okay. Let me just write these findings down. Forehead. Let me remeasure the sides of your face. I forgot what they were. So this is going to be the left side of your face. Okay. And then the right side of your face. Okay. Alrighty. Right side of face. Left side of face. Okay. Alrighty. Now, the next thing we're going to be doing is I'm going to be checking the dilation of your pupils in order to see how well you're responding ocularly. So give me one moment. I'm going to be flashing a light in your eyes, so excuse me. Once more, if you end up, getting aggressive and whatnot, warn me if you can. If you can't, we do have Scooby with a sniper gun up there in the corner balcony who will take you out if you lay your hands on me, okay? Now please do keep still. We don't want any altercations here. Okay. Give me one moment. Okay, and then we're gonna be doing your right eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. Now, I'm going to need you to cover one eye like that. Cover one eye, and then I'm going to be waving it in this eye. So that's going to be your right eye. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now switch eyes, please. Thank you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. And I'm also very glad for the fact that you knew cognitively how to switch between your right and left hemispheres. Hence, that's what actually I was testing for the second part of the flashlight test. You're able to distinguish between the two spheres, basically. So your right brain, which controls your left side of the body, is working excellently, as is the left side of your brain for your right side. So I do commend you for that. That is an excellent improvement. The only thing we're just going to be needing to help you with is your speech. But give me one moment. Now, I'm going to be needing you to follow this pen. So, I'm going to be moving this around, and you just tell me, or don't tell me anything because you can't speak. Simply follow the pen around with your eyes, okay? So we're going to take this very slowly. Just follow the pen with your eyes, don't move your chin, and just do it that way. Okay, let's go. Okay, excellent. Let me just write down those results. Excellent. Excellent. And ocular exercise. Excellent. Now that you're done, I'm going to be feeling your face simply because I'm curious about something. So keep still. My hands are clean, like always. And I'm going to be feeling the texture of your face. Yep, that's pretty darn dry. I know Daphne can compensate with some face cream. That was the only reason of my concern. I just wanted to see if it was just the appearance of your skin due to the defrosting, or because your skin was that way before we frosted you. But I do believe it's probably a mixture of the two components. So, yeah, Daphne has enough for you. Don't worry. But for right now, I need to ask you, is your memory still intact? Yes, your memory of your previous life. Even though you're still living the same life. You're just unpaused, basically. Okay, alrighty then. Just try and answer these questions to the best of your ability then, because we're going to need to give you an interview, despite the fact that we're going to recruit you anyways, just so that way we can keep it on the record in case there's ever, what's it called, an indictment conducted upon our organization, which in all honesty is inevitable considering how it's being ran by 5 teenagers who think they have a talking dog. So remember, just answer the questions to the best of your ability. If you can't answer them, simply say, I don't know, or I can't remember, and that'll be the best way that we can better scope out your potential and what we can put you to work with in our company, okay? Or in corporation. Okay, so I'm going to take out my laptop, or I have my laptop out, and I'm going to be writing out, or typing out rather, your answers. So, first question is, in your previous life, were you always a criminal, or was it just a hobby you picked up at the end? Okay. Anything else? Okay. And did you have a family by chance? Okay. Um, do you happen to remember your social security number? Excellent. Okay, right off the bat too. And finally, what do you consider to be your greatest weakness? Okay, is that all? All right. No, I didn't mean to pry. It's just, we'd like to get satisfactory answers. We don't want anything to go wrong, of course. And on the other flip of that coin, what are your greatest skills, your strong assets? Okay, I'm ready. Is that all? Okay. I can type 237 words a minute. Can't really stump me when it comes to speaking too fast for me to write. But this concludes the interviewing process. For the next step, you're going to have to go to this facility that you're going to have to give a urine sample to, so that way they can test it for any drug substances, or just substances, but you know what we're trying to look for. We want to make sure that when we hire you, you're not, committing any crimes or anything like that. I mean, I know you're a criminal, but, hopefully you are a very health conscious criminal. I don't know. But yeah, we just don't want anyone, who a pothead basically working for us, The guy in the green shirt? You mean Shaggy? Shaggy's not a pothead. When did you see him do that? He sold some to you? Shaggy? Jinkies.